to the Everyone Active podcast. I am one of your hosts, Jo.
You're very sprightly today. And yes. I am your other host, Michelle. How are you in your lovely
really?
emerald green? If you're only listening to us and not watching us, you are missing the lovely Jo in a beautiful emerald green jumper.
I love a bit of green.
Do you?
Oh, but green just reminds me of like nature and trees and grass and that lovely feeling of just being outside.
I don't have much green. I do have a few green things, but you look very lovely today.
Do you remember the green goddess?
I do remember the green goddess.
Maybe
I loved
that's
her.
where I'm going.
I loved the green goddess.
I do want to say that I think I was probably about 3 or 4. So maybe that was my like childhood impression from an early age.
That's what it is.
Because I am also sitting here in green leggings. Either way, we digress.
Hello.
Welcome to the Everyone Active
Welcome
podcast.
to the madness that is the Everyone Active. Well, we're back again, aren't we?
I know. I'm just so excited. I love seeing you, Mish.
Well, I love seeing you.
Yay,
today, by the way, we are back at EA Bracknell. Come on, Team Bracknell.
They let us record here again.
Literally.
We're in. We're safe.
We're so excited.
Which site are we coming for next?
Who knows? Too exciting.
But today we are talking indoor activities.
Oh, I love indoor activities.
Indoor activities. And I think it's a whole arm or leg or part.
A limb.
Of Everyone Active.
Yes.
That some people know about.
But some people don't know about.
Yeah. And so guess what?
We're going to talk about it today.
We are.
So when we talk about indoor activities, we're talking about things like badminton, pickleball.
Yes, so predominantly our sports hall-based activities.
Yes.
So I think a lot of people will probably stereotype or assume that we just use our sports halls for badminton courts in the evening.
Yeah, or football, indoor football, that kind of thing,
Indoor
isn't it?
football or a creche during the holidays.
Yep.
When actually we have got an epic team who tend to sit with the communities and wellness side as well, who just get funding, train the coaches, and we can offer such a range of indoor activities.
So things like, we've just started pickleball here, I was saying to you, pickleball has just started, which has been amazing here. But things like indoor bowls and just things that you wouldn't, like you say, automatically link with a leisure centre.
Yeah.
There's all sorts of things going on, aren't there?
Yes, it's the community feel. And we should probably say as well that not all of these are included with your traditional gym and swim membership.
Very good point to make, actually, yes.
So we have them as courses.
Yes.
That people can book onto.
Yeah.
Or there's also some options for pay as you go.
Pay as you go, yeah.
Wanted an evening playing a badminton session. So you still sign up for your Everyone Active card.
Yeah, because that has so many other benefits as well. You must sign up for your Everyone Active card.
Absolutely. And then you'll get access to the app.
Yeah.
And then if it's not a block book course, you can book a session on the app as well.
Yes, absolutely. And these sorts of things are really good for, I used to come and do things with the boys when they were younger. They won't play with me now, rude. But we used to do, I know, it's really not helpful because I didn't take it seriously, shock. We used to do badminton together and my son used to come and play basketball.
Yay!
So really, like, again, things that you wouldn't automatically think, I can go and do that at an Everyone Active site.
Yeah, we'll go into more depth as well, but we run junior sessions. We run sessions open to everyone, and then there's also specific senior sessions. Let's start with a senior session.
Okay, let's start with senior sessions.
So senior sessions, we recognise that you may well have been an avid netballer and an avid footballer, but if we turned around to you now and said, do you know what, get on that pitch and run for 90 minutes, you'd be like, no.
No, thank you.
I just don't want to do that anymore. So we've got shorter sessions, but we've also got
walking, haven't we?
Yeah,
walking netball,
football,
walking football,
walking netball, which is just great. And then there's specific senior sessions that are bookable on the app, so like a senior badminton.
Yeah.
Many are coached. If you're doing a course, you've probably got a coach in there with you.
Yes, absolutely. That's a really good point to make.
And all the football coaches have their relevant football qualifications, their health and safety. They're obviously part of our team. So not only can you meet new people, be part of the sport that you grew up and was so involved
Still probably
in.
really passionate about, actually, which is the key thing. But I think a really key thing for this is the social aspect.
Oh, absolutely. So I don't know what it's like at Bracknell. I'm going to guess that it's probably going to become really popular. But pickleball and badminton at Harpenden have gone through the roof.
Yes.
They've just got... And then there's little leagues running within the competition.
They've been really excited here about it, actually. And there's been lots of of people talking in Group X classes to asking me about it. And they're really excited because it's a whole different thing and a nice little community to join. So it's nice.
Yeah, and the good thing about all of the courses are just because you're a member at Bracknell doesn't mean that you can't pop along to maybe Slough.
Yeah.
Or
which is just down the road from us.
You can pop into another centre because there might be a course they're running that you don't have at the centre that's local.
Absolutely.
To you.
And it's a really nice way as well because we have got these coaches on site. So if you wanted to maybe perfect your skills, if you got a little bit rusty with your netball rules or whatever, that you can get your skills just honed again by one of our coaches.
Yeah.
So it's a really nice way to do it.
And you touched on it, the social side.
Massive.
Huge. Cup of teas afterwards.
I mean, you've seen today, we've arrived in the centre today and our cafe is absolutely heaving with people that have been doing different activities here, which is so nice.
To me, that's such an important part of, like, don't just think about, oh my gosh, I've got to get sweat on, oh my gosh, I've got to have a good old workout. Like the social wellness side.
Yeah, absolutely.
And you really find it in your sports hall activities and courses because you're with like-minded people to start off with.
Yeah, absolutely.
But it might be somebody that you would never have spoken to beforehand, and your joint point in common.
Yeah, that's a really
is your
good
badminton,
point, actually.
Is your netball.
Yeah, and also if you've got a situation where, for example, you love playing badminton, but you haven't got someone that you know that you can play with, a great way is to come along and you can get paired up with somebody.
Yeah. Absolutely.
So I think the great thing is that obviously you can hone your skills, can't you, if you're not sure about something. So let's talk about some of the sort of maybe not quite so popular courses that we run. Did you know that one of our sites does skiing?
No, actually, it must be Sunderland.
Yes.
Silksworth.
Yes.
They do ski courses.
Yes. We need to go.
Do we? No.
Oh, no. Do you not ski?
Have I never told you my skiing story?
Oh. Right, listeners, sit yourself down, grab a cuppa. Let's go, Joe. Tell us about skiing. What's happened?
Oh, dear. So this is why I now climb mountains.
Okay.
I don't ski down them.
Right, okay.
I climb up them.
Right.
I must have been 12, school trip.
Yep.
Taken away, chosen to go, loving it. Obviously, sports, outdoor, I'm all over it. This is when I actually did learn a little bit of skiing at Hemel beforehand. We all did little courses.
The dry slopes thing?
The dry slopes
nice.
at Hemel, many moons ago. Went skiing, did our first day. I was like, okay, yeah, got this. Second day, I've got two snow stories.
Oh, dear.
Second day, button lifts. What are they about?
I love a button lift. Does it not your friend?
Button lifts, when you've got blimmin' slidey things underneath your
for
feet.
people that haven't been skiing before, basically this is a little lift that takes you up the mountain, and it's exactly what it says. It's a metal pole with a little round plastic button that's about maybe 7 inches in diameter.
Yes.
And you're on skis, so it's on the snow, slippy, and you have to. It comes around quite quickly, doesn't it?
Yes, and you have to catch it and shove
then
it
pop
in
it between your legs and then go up the mountain.
Yes.
What happens?
And you are trusting that the people 3, 4, 5 buttons ahead of you are actually going to concentrate and hold on and not let go. And I'm going to burst out laughing, and it's still making me laugh now. And literally domino effect, everybody behind them. So I got taken out on day 2 on a button lift because somebody couldn't hold on properly, basically. So that was button lift story. Then day 3, dear ski instructor, not that I'm holding on to this still, but
I feel she is.
I'm going to say again, it is most definitely why I climb mountains. I don't ski down them because, bunch of 12-year-olds, they're like, yeah, they can do it, they can do it, they can do it. We got taken on a red run.
Oh dear.
On our 3rd day, and I might be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that red is one below black run, and black run is like if you've been skiing for forever and absolutely embrace it and love it. I got altitude sickness because we descended so quickly that I was then hospitalised.
Joe.
Yes. Oh, it was epic, Mitch.
What people can't see is behind the cameras, they're absolutely cracking up laughing, which is good. Sympathy.
See? There we go.
Sympathy.
So I am now hospitalised.
Oh.
Feeling incredibly sick with a massive headache because we came down a red run on day 3 and I was not acclimatised. So therefore, no, I don't ski.
Oh. Okay. Well, there we go.
If I wanted to learn to ski,
would you go to Silksworth? Oh, dearie me.
Yes, I know. I'm not
and also,
skiing.
I bet you weren't, back in those days, you didn't wear helmets, did you either?
Oh, no. Helmets weren't a thing.
Weren't a thing when I
Luckily,
first
there
started
was
skiing.
a lot of snow on the button lift fall.
For goodness
Honestly,
sake.
though, you could just see it happening. You just saw, and it was like domino effect. And I was like, I'm either going to have to try and jump this 5 lot of people coming towards
you
me.
could have been like Eddie the Eagle. Amazing.
Yeah, it didn't happen like that.
I took out a whole group of like little nursery kids in one of my skiing escapades. I didn't mean to.
Mish, how? What were you doing?
I was trying to go backwards. I thought it'd be funny to go backwards.
Can you go backwards skiing?
You can go backwards skiing. Can I go backwards skiing though? No, I think we've established I can't.
No, okay.
But it was quite funny at the time. Anyway.
Okay, let's go from a cold sport to another one. Ice skating.
Ice skating. Lovely. I love ice skating. I like ice skating. And again, that's something that we haven't got many sites, but there are sites around that have got ice skating, so you can get involved in that.
I've popped along to Sapphire.
Have you?
Yeah, Sapphire, down Essex Way. Hello, team, over there.
Do they have the little penguins for people that aren't very good at ice skating? So, yeah,
exactly.
That's cute.
That. So they'll open up the rink to all abilities, but you can do courses there.
Yeah.
So it'll teach you. And ice skating is one of those things that's so great for, like, obviously, balance.
Coordination.
Massive coordination.
Yeah.
But the adrenaline and the cardiovascular that you do at the same time, and huge core workout that people don't actually associate
realise
with
they've got, yeah.
Another
things that are great are things like dancing. So if you wanted to do like a little dance course, maybe you wanted your child to get involved in some street dance courses, we've got those sorts of things going on as well.
And what we should say is let's not associate it with just younger children.
Yeah.
These are open to children all the way up to the age of 17.
Yeah, absolutely.
Talking of that, we've got GCSE badminton courses.
Yes, of course we have. Of course we have.
Yeah, so tick that GCSE sport box.
Yeah.
And the fact that it's actually run and led and designed
with the whole GCSE syllabus in mind. And let's talk about swimming. So not specifically swimming, because obviously we know that we have the best swimming lesson scheme.
Award-winning.
Literally in the country. But things like water polo and things like that, again, we've got those sorts of like little, not niche, but a bit more unusual.
Yeah, and diving.
Yeah. I was at the aquatic centre.
Oh my goodness!
Did I tell you that I went up onto the 10-metre board?
I saw your photograph and I was like, please step away from the
edge.
Oh
my goodness me. So
Did you say 10 metre?
10 metres.
You went... I saw you on the 3 metre. Did you go on the 3 metre?
3 metre,
that's the one that I
5
saw.
metre, 7 metre. I went all the way up right to the top. 10 metre I stood at. Yes. I have to say that I was holding onto the metal bar as I scooted forwards. But to think that people, these divers, not only dive off of that, they're doing it backwards in a handstand.
I know. Like, I'm just flashing.
It's unbelievable.
Olympics when you see them balancing.
I know.
Just on their toes.
Yeah, unbelievable. And when I was up there, and Maisie was up there, a lovely Paralympian, love you, Maisie, friend. We were actually watching the kids on that board doing their dives. It was incredible.
But what an incredible opportunity to learn something like that. Because we're sitting here as adults and I'm going, oh my goodness, I'm scared. But I'm not going to want to prejudice a child to be like, oh my gosh, it's so scary. I'm like, go on.
And absolutely, I think the interesting thing is that as a child, you don't have that same scare thing, do you, either at all?
Yeah.
But honestly, it was just incredible to see these kids doing it. So good on you if you're doing that kind of thing.
I'm just going to take back to the episode we did with Roel.
Yes.
I did with Roel, and him being a sports and conditioning coach specifically for children, and how important it is that we multi-skill our children.
Yes.
We don't push them down just to learn one skill, because then by the time they're through their adolescent and then to adult years, the chances of their injuries growing are huge.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because they've just been focusing on one.
Yeah.
So, like, open up. What else have we got?
What about trampolining?
Oh my gosh, I love a trampoline.
I love trampolining.
Yes.
So again, we have those as courses that are really popular, really, really popular. And our trampolining coaches are, have you spoken? They're so passionate about it when they're coaching it. They love it.
And it's dreamy when you're in a sports, because we've got loads of sports halls, but obviously some of them, the ceilings are slightly higher.
Yes.
But in the one, so at Westminster Lodge, their sports hall is absolutely
oh my God,
huge.
it's so high, isn't it?
And when you see the coaches who were probably once upon a time pros, flip and turn, you're like, that is absolutely inspirational, and 100% you are inspiring whoever you are teaching.
Amazing, just amazing things. And obviously we've got the things that are a bit more common, like football and that kind of thing as well. But again, if you wanted your child to go into maybe a course in the holidays or something, get yourself booked into those things as well.
Yeah, and you touched on it earlier, and it's not just about being part of a team and playing the sport. It's using and learning the skills that you pick up.
Absolutely. Well, I think that the whole thing about being in a team environment is just such good training for when you're in a work situation, it's such a good skill set to have, isn't it?
Yeah, and absolutely, children learn at school and they do games, but sometimes your child isn't going to want to do it at school. So if there's just an option to be able to, or they don't want to do it at school because they feel like they're a bit better than everyone else.
Yeah.
Well, do you know what? There's courses available.
Yeah, absolutely.
Or the flip side, they don't want to do it at school because they're scared of it because everybody is used to doing it. Well, take them out and pop them on a course so
that's
they can
a really
build
good thing,
their
actually.
confidence with it.
Exactly. I think as well as the physical benefits of doing these sorts of things, it is that mental thing, isn't it, as well? And it's the confidence you give people.
Yeah. Talking about the mental and the confidence, and I love watching this, climbing walls.
Oh, because you've got a climbing wall at Westminster Lodge, haven't you?
At Westminster Lodge. And just seeing, like, Diddy's channel their inner Spider-Man, for want of a better description, and just shoot up this wall. Obviously, they are all roped in, and there is a leader at the edge of this rope, and they're telling them where to use. But the confidence, which I'm just going to go again. I keep flashing back to the Olympics. Our gold medal in the climbing.
Oh my goodness me! I know.
Whippeted, and he was only 19. So all started.
Did you see all the interviews with him afterwards as well? He was so cute as well.
His family all supporting him, and the coaches. It was just incredible to watch.
Nice.
But that is found a passion at a young age.
And just went for it.
Yeah, completely.
Yeah, exactly. My boys used to love a climbing wall when they were little. Really good.
The adventure. I mean, we climbed trees.
Yeah, they climbed. Yeah, I mean, they did climb trees as well. But I think that's
did
the
they
thing.
fall out of the trees too?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's part of it, isn't it? I think.
Roped in on the climbing wall.
I think that's the thing, though. On the climbing walls, it is actually in a very controlled environment. So if you have got a bit of as parents, sometimes we feel a little bit, oh my goodness me, are they going to be safe? But it's totally under control by those leaders.
And I'd say one of our biggest courses, gymnastics.
Oh, gymnastics.
They are incredible. So we do gymnastics through to all of the elements that you might see at the Olympics and Paralympics.
Yes.
So there's floor, there's the dual bars, there is the little walkie plank thing that I can't think of.
The beam.
That's the word I'm looking for. The little walkie plank sound like we're back on a pirate ship. Yeah, the beam. And all of those skills are taught. So the gymnastic session isn't just your artistic dance on the floor.
Yeah, absolutely.
It takes in all of the elements.
That was hard for you to say then, wasn't it?
And the pummel horse that's on there.
Oh, the pummel horse, yes.
And the box.
I was gymnastics-wise, I was floor work. Loved to do floor work.
Loved it. Now.
I loved it. It's my favourite. I used to do lots of up-ribbon dancing and all sorts of... I loved it.
Oh, my goodness.
I loved it. I did a little routine to the Sugar Plum Fairy. There you go.
See, there we go.
Information.
You were moving to music at a little age, and now look.
Now look at me.
Master trainer.
Now look at me.
Ta-da!
Wheel me out, wheel me back in.
Look at that. So they're the courses.
Yes.
We also,
yes,
can do this as a pay-as-you-go session.
Totally pay-as-you-go. So you haven't got to commit to that payment and that long period of time either.
So on a Friday night at Harpenden, adult-only trampolining.
Is there actually?
Yes. Oh, I think we might be recording on a Friday night at Trampoline.
I think we will be as well.
At Harpenden soon.
We could do it. Yes, let's do it.
Yeah. On your badminton, if you want to just casual play your badminton, your pickleball, your tennis.
Basketball, anything like that, you can just pick up and play, can't you? It's great things to do.
Yeah. And we spoke about it a little bit before. The social inclusion.
Oh, my goodness.
Is so important. But also, when's the last time you learned a new skill?
I know. It's a good point, actually.
So it's all about being able to keep our motor neuron patterns open and maybe challenging ourselves in something different. So we're not just strength training, we're not just cardio training, we're not just balancing.
And I think also some people, which I know is hard for us to imagine because we love it so much, but some people don't want to go in the gym and don't want to go to a class.
Yeah.
My husband is an absolute prime example of this, and he plays badminton on a Monday night.
Brilliant.
Hates the gym.
Well done, Mr. L.
Well done, Mr. Laurie. Boy.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
But again, it's not for everyone, is it? We, because it's our passion, we think that that's the natural place to go, but actually doesn't like it, and he's going to start doing walking football. Good on him.
Yeah, I see, that's incredible.
Because again, he was avid footballer, bless him, just turned 55, so not running so much.
And the courses also, because they're course-led, so you're instructor-led, you're also going to get cool down and stretch off at the end.
Yeah, exactly.
Which is really important fundamentally. So if you are just pay-as-you-going, please take time at the end to cool down. Make sure you're staying hydrated.
Hydrated, absolutely.
So members, if you are walking in all the time and you're really comfortable in our building and you use the gym and you use the swim, but your sister, brother, uncle dad, next door neighbour,
niece, nephew.
Absolutely anybody would like to do something that involves movement, something that involves sport, something that involves learning a new skill.
Yeah.
Speak to the front of house team, speak to the wellness team, see what courses run at the local centre.
There will be slightly different by centre, so just do check out the things that we've mentioned today might not be available at your centre.
Yeah.
So just make sure you're checking that out.
Most of them will be listed on the centre's own website.
Absolutely, yeah. Absolutely.
So you'll see sports hall or activities, adult activities, sports courses.
Yeah.
So they're all...
So it's dead easy to find, isn't it?
Yeah.
Indoor activities.
Go and book on.
Go and book on, get involved. And next time we'll be on the ski slope with Joe Hancock.
No, we absolutely won't.
Let's do it. Let's go to Silksworth and get you on the button lift. Thanks for listening. But always, if you've got any questions, let us know at podcast@everyoneactive.com. That's twice. I've remembered that now.
Yes.
Yay, me.
Well done, you. Like us, leave a little comment, share. This is a sharing episode.
Share the love.
We need to get the nation moving.
Yes, please.
So it's on your ears.
Yes.
Or indeed faces. But as always, thank you for listening. Thank you for tuning in.
And we'll see you next time.
Take care.
Bye.